What's up? It's John Crump. Recently, Dark Mavis from DLD After Dark and I took a tour of the DC area's newest shooting range, XCAL, which is located in Ashburn, Virginia, and it's opening up spring of this year. Check it out and come along with us.
Yeah, that's a dope set.
And then this is the main staircase. So XCAL is a 95,000 square foot facility.
Yeah.
So everything on the first floor is going to be shooting sports. Everything on the second floor is going to be fitness, and then our members lounge.
Yeah, it looks like coming in, it looked like a whole bunch of equipment was already up there.
Yeah, so a lot of the equipment, pretty much I would say 90% of the equipment's upstairs, maybe like 80% of the equipment upstairs already.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I would say the only thing that's non-shooting sports related downstairs is going to be the Midway Cafe. So that's that full service restaurant. So we'll have shakes, smoothies, make your own grain bowls for the fitness side, to burgers and wings for the for the gun side, right? And then everything in between.
Yeah, one of the reasons I recorded is so I can go back and watch all the footage.
No, absolutely.
Take stills out of it.
It's more about,
And then right now, what Bobby's building here, this is going to be our orientation room. This is going to be floor-to-ceiling glass. So one of the first things we wanted people to see was education and safety happening.
Yeah.
So any new shooter at XCAL, regardless of their experience, will go through our safety brief, about 8-minute video, and then a quick presentation from one of our safety officers.
Nice.
So this is where we do concealed carry, intro to gun safety, beginning to advanced, handgun, long carbine, shotgun, tactical training, all that sort of good stuff.
Nice.
And this can also be used for corporate events. We can reserve, people can rent this, reserve this for parties, events, anniversaries, stuff like that.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Exactly. Then I'll show you the last classroom. So this is the private classroom we'll use for the build classes, build your own AR, stuff like that. Well, that you might be a great resource then, because we probably won't have it right when we open, because there's so many. Just the amount of inventory you need to carry to have all those parts for everything, the springs, the defense, something like that. But
Man, we
probably
could
within a couple months of opening, we'll have build classes.
we could have a connection for you. We have a relationship with the company. And are you guys also going to be like in 02, 07, 02?
Yep. So we're class 3 range, so we'll do NFAs, we'll do full autos, we'll do suppressed. Yes, we'll class 3, class 7. Yep, so that's actually already in place, so we can do, we're taking firearms right now, we've already done a few transfers, we've actually already sold some stuff,
Nice.
to some of our founding members at kind of that cost.
Yeah.
So this is all retail. So this will be the largest gun retailer in my county in terms of square footage. We have almost 8,000 square feet of retail space for firearm stuff.
That's massive.
So along this back wall here, so those cubbies will be backlit, and that's where we'll feature all of our feature firearms, kind of high-end, unique stuff. Along this flat wall here will be more volume of long guns, broken down by brand, and then we'll have the long L-shaped glass display case holding all the handguns and optics. And then we have all the accessories you need, so eyes, ears, gun cases, gun bolts, magazines, all the accessories you need to customize any firearm. So it'd be a lot of stuff in this retail space.
I wonder how long until Silver Eagle goes out of business. Sorry.
Well, so Silver Eagle's not, I still shoot Silver Eagle right now, a couple of weeks ago, but it's a different business model, They do a lot of contract work with agencies and law enforcement. We're looking to do very little of that. So we want to keep our ranges open to the public and to the members.
Yeah.
If one of those agencies want to come in and train here, it'd be when we're closed.
Yeah.
Which would be, at nighttime.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do a lot of work with Silver Eagle.
This idea actually came from a range that Jeff and Jason visited in Texas.
Yeah.
The Texas Gun Experience. They're a large range outside of Dallas. And they have something called the Blade Bar, and they do almost over $100,000 a month in knife sales alone.
Really?
So if we can do half of that in that space, it'll be well worth it.
That's awesome. It also attracts, there are a lot of knife people that aren't into firearms.
That's true.
So it also attracts them into possibly.
And so we'll have all your major brands, and then we also partnered, I don't know if you've ever heard of Kyle Royer, but he's a high-end custom knife maker.
That sounds familiar.
We've partnered with him, that he's going to make some 2 or 3 exclusive knives just for XCAL every year that go for like $10,000-$15,000.
Yeah. Is he local guy?
What's that?
Is he local guy?
No, Kyle's out of, where's Kyle? I watch him on YouTube all the time. I would say out in the Midwest. So most ranges go to Silver Eagle. They have, you can see in the ranges, but acoustically, one of the things Jason wanted to make sure was that the only place you heard gunshots was in the gun range. All right, so no gunshots would be escaping anywhere. And so the windows were a weak point. So what we did was, instead of having actual windows, we're going to have digital windows. So there'll be 3 4K TVs recessed into the walls, and the CCTVs will be displayed on those TVs.
That's
so you can still see in the range without having the noise coming through.
And when you're out there, you don't feel like everyone's watching you.
Exactly. You don't have that physical.
Yeah.
Another way we achieve that, the acoustic properties, is this range is a building within a building.
Yeah.
So it has its own concrete poured lid. There's literally 4 feet, there's a 4-foot gap from the top of the range to the bottom of the second floor. And there's insulation on both sides, the top of the range and the bottom of the second floor. So you should never hear any gunshots when you're doing a yoga class or lifting weights or anything like that. And then vice versa, you shouldn't hear anybody dropping weights upstairs at it.
Wow, that's incredible.
So it's a lot of insulation, a lot of concrete.
Yeah.
A lot of poured concrete, which we'll show you when we go over some of the ranges. So we'll start with, so we have our Apex membership, which is kind of our premium high-end membership. It includes everything ESCO has to offer.
And what's the price point of that?
So the price point for that is $250 a month for a family, but with a $9K initiation fee.
Okay.
So that's how we kept that membership more exclusive.
Okay.
So those members have their own private entrance. So this would be the premium members entrance. They have a key fob. They could access the door. The elevator would take them directly upstairs to either the gym or the members lounge. And then more importantly, Apex members and our premium members have access to what we call our private shooting suite. I think we're eventually going to call it the Medal of Honor suite. We just haven't finalized that yet. So this would be the first of the gun ranges. These doors actually got gone today. So that's pretty exciting. So this is the private shooting suite. So only our premium members, which will be about 300 members, would have access to this space, to this gun range. So all of our ranges are 25 yards long. They're all rated up to 50 BMG, so in theory you could come in and shoot a 50 cal if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Class 3 range, so full auto, suppressed rentals.
Oh, the class 3 range, that's big.
Yeah.
And then, you know, in terms of ammo, no green tips, no tracers, no bimetal rounds, kind of the basics of that.
Yeah.
You know, but we will allow, you know, holster draws, concealed carry draws.
Oh, thank God.
Stuff like that, double taps, rapid fires. And then if you take one of our classes called Beyond the Line, which is basically a skills assessment through Bruce and Gene. And when we go to the private ranges and in this range, you can then go forward the firing line and do concealed carry drills, defensive tactics drills, stuff like that. But there's 23 feet of common space. So the firing line in this range is right here, this shadow chalk line. So this is all common space. So there'd be a sectional sofa, a coffee table, refrigerator in this space. You can comfortably fit 10 people in here. That'll be the capacity. And there's 2 shooting positions. There'll be 2 retrievers separated by a piece of suspended ballistic glass.
Okay.
So 2 people can be shooting, while other people socializing, hanging out. We think this would be a great spot to socialize, have fun in a safe environment for those premium members.
Wow. Dude, that's
This is all our vault room.
Yeah.
So we have 2 types of premium memberships. We have our Apex membership, which we advertise online, we market for it, and then we have our founding membership, which we don't advertise. It's through word of mouth and referral only. And there's only going to be 50 founding members. And one of the perks of being a founding member is you get your own personalized Vault-Tec RS-800 gun vault.
This is actually Vault-Tec. I love the company.
Vault-Tec's awesome stuff. We definitely love the technology leap they've taken in terms of combining firearms with the technology in terms of the Wi-Fi, the biometrics, and then just the look of it aesthetically. It's a great looking safe.
Yeah.
It's sleek, it's clean, kind of fits into what Jason's going for in terms of his look as well.
Yeah. Breaking that barrier of how do I keep this completely away from everyone in the world but access it in less than 2 seconds?
That's right.
Which they did an excellent job on.
Yeah, the biometrics on the Vault-Tec first.
All the ranges that be watching stations outside the ranges to thumb yourself with the lead on both that or the black colored powder off your right. So we'll start in the luxury range. Excuse me, Scott. Thank you.
Oh,
I'm sure you've seen gun ranges being built before, right?
Yeah.
So the reason we call this the luxury range is because 1, the size of the shooting stall. and then 2, the way the stalls are designed. So all the stalls in this space are 5 feet wide by 10 feet deep.
Wow.
So it's a large shooting stall. So 50 square feet of shooting space. You can comfortably fit 4 people, which is the max capacity, while not bumping elbows. Or if you're going having instruction, you know, the instructor's not, you know, nut to butt with you trying to teach you, right? And then also the way the stalls are designed. So Jason actually partnered with Rushing Ranges, who's designing it and building the range, to create angles to the shooting stalls, right? Because most shooting stalls are parallel.
Yeah.
Ours will be angled. So we have an inward angle towards the firing line that helps accelerate the air through the stall in terms of pushing the lead, the soot, the smoke out of the stall faster, getting fresh air into the stall sooner. And there's a slight outward angle after the firing line, 2 feet after the firing line. And that's going to help push the noise down range as opposed to the muzzle noise bouncing off parallel walls.
Oh, nice.
Really nice design feature.
And then we decided to go with a rubber berm as well. Like Silver Eagle has a steel trap, which is very efficient at collecting the lead. It's a lot louder.
Yeah.
Rubber berm, it takes a little more effort to mine the lead, but it's a lot better experience in terms of the noise level.
Yeah, when I'm running like something suppressed with subsonics, like I'll run a Scorpion, you can just hear it like thack, 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 like just hitting the back.
Yep. Yeah, hitting the lead is louder than the round going off.
Yeah. Dude, that's awesome. I mean, that's got to be like 16 inches wider than most lanes.
Yeah.
12, 16.
Yeah, I would say Silver Eagle's probably 30 feet wide, maybe.
Yeah, I got everything in here. There we go.
So you have the private shooting suite for our premium members. They only have access to that, right? But we have 5 of these private ranges. We just open for members and to the public.
Dude, that's awesome.
And so this is a great place for one-on-one instruction, a new shooter. It's less intimidating. Don't have any other shooters in here. This is totally acoustically separate and ballistically separate. It's poured concrete all the way down either side.
So you could take off your ears with somebody, instruct,
put them back on, and continue shooting.
Wow.
Yep. So you're not shouting over nine other guns going off when you're having instruction.
Yeah.
And there's 18 feet of common space between the firing line and the back wall. So 4 people is the capacity in here as well. But this is great for social nights, date nights, stuff like that. And we think this is going to be a game changer. There's no other range in the country that I know of that has 5 dedicated private ranges for member usage.
Yeah.
Like some ranges have private ranges, but it's for testing weapons, for doing videos and shows as opposed to actually member usage and public usage.
Yeah. Now this is going to be going
that's
up.
The retriever, yeah. So that's me carrying the retriever.
I didn't know if this was going to be down here for some reason. Just curious.
And so this is another place where if that member takes the beyond the line assessment and that member passes it, they can go forward the firing line here as well. We can remove the table and they can go forward the firing line all the way up to the berm and do hip draws, concealed carry, all those techniques we never get to practice.
Moving and shooting, dude, that's game changer.
Yeah. So, and then you can even do archery, bow and arrow, crossbows in here because you control the firing lines. You can go grab your arrows after you shoot them.
Wow. Nice.
More lit because the drop ceiling's in, got the lighting in as well. So what we call this the tactical range is if you look at the ceiling, going down range, there's more steel baffles in the ceiling. So this allows us to go forward the firing line. And then no matter where you are in the range, it's going to bounce the bullet at a safe trajectory if you happen to hit the ceiling.
Yeah.
Just based off geometry. So there's no ricochets in the face in this range.
That's a good thing.
So this is where we do the steel shoots, move and shoot training, obstacle training, tactical training, all hold in-house competitions. Eventually want to do professional competitions, IDPA, USPSA competitions, do all that. But on a typical Friday night, there's 10 shooting positions here. Stalls are a little bit smaller, 4 feet by 6 feet, but the same angles are built into the stalls.
That's awesome. Can I walk in just a little bit, like a few feet, just check it out?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
I fucking filming videos before I bring him.
Well, he said I'd like to know what he's doing.
Yeah, I'm a writer.
I think those are 2 separate skill sets that have some overlap. The first 2 rows will be for coat check. So if you shoot with us, you want to go eat, check your bags. We'll check them for a few hours, go eat, go shop, go work out, etc. The remaining lockers will be for long-term storage. So let's say you're new to firearms and you rent a firearm with us 4 or 5 times, you're ready to buy your first firearm. If you don't feel safe storing it in your house, or you have kids in the house, you just don't feel comfortable with it, you can rent one of these lockers and store it here on a monthly basis. Or if you have too many guns, store extras here. Or if you're trying to hide a gun from a spouse, you can buy it here and store it here. They never know.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of guns.
Yeah, me either.
I feel like that's a lot.
I run out of.
To not have access back here. But we do have towel service for upstairs, so laundry room. One of the nice things that Jeff and Jason thought of is we got to take care of our employees, right? Because the employees are the ones taking care of the members. So we have a dedicated locker room just for the employees,
Nice.
which is in the fitness and gun world is unheard of.
Yeah, really. Every single firearm organization, whether it's dealer or that I've worked for, has always been like nice out front, trash pit in the back,
Exactly.
and no resources.
So employee break room.
That's awesome.
And then this will eventually, once all the crap is out of here, be our gunsmithing area. So in the beginning, actually, if you guys know any good gunsmiths, we've been shown there's a lot of good gunsmiths in the area that are local or even ones that are willing to relocate. But in the beginning, we have, right now we have more armorers than gunsmiths hired. They'll do basic cleanings, optics, sight adjustment, stuff like that. We have the ultrasonic cleaning tank. Got a couple of these. So,
Bro, shooting guy in New England, Swamp Dog.
and then this is the indoor loading dock. So most gun ranges,
Nice.
people are pulling in, you put an ammo can in the front door and pulling on inventory. This is in the back of the house, the truck pulls in, member never sees us bringing in guns, ammo, toilet paper,
Man.
food products, stuff like that.
This is huge.
Right?
This especially,
It's
man,
cold or hot outside, it's temperature controlled.
raining. Man, there's so much. 26-foot truck is 8 feet wide, so you give them space, you give complete concealment, which is good for several reasons.
So you can actually see, so that's a little trap door, so you can go on top of the range, but you can see the gap between the top. So that's the top of the range right there, that steel, that concrete, and then that's the air gap between the top of the range and the bottom of the second floor.
Wow.
And then we also have a freight elevator, and more importantly, our freight elevator goes all the way to the roof. So when we're doing filter changes, we're not using the pulley system to pull up clean filters and dirty filters. We just take it all the way to the roof and do the filter changes.
Wow.
We learned from other gun ranges, is all gun ranges said they wish they had more storage.
Mm-hmm.
And so we call this our warehouse, but this runs the entire length of the range. So this is all full of our inventory and supplies.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
So we should have plenty of
The entire
storage.
length of the range?
Yeah.
Holy
Back
shit.
here, this is all storage.
You're going to need to put some people back here on rollerblades.
So all the firearms and ammo before the back more secure, but each of these double doors lock. It's a separate lock for each one of them, so it's a very secure space, one way in, one way out, camera pointing right here. So it'll be a very secure space.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. This is sort of the zombie apocalypse bunker, right?
Yeah,
There'd be food
yeah.
here, there'd be guns, there'd be ammo. Everything you guys are familiar, heard of CrossFit?
Yeah.
So this is our functional fitness space. This will be our tank, our spin on CrossFit, right? So we have the assault bikes, the rowers, the big rig in the middle with the monkey bars, all the toys, kettlebells, dumbbells, bumper plates.
Dude, that's awesome.
And the two things we added to our functional fitness workout is heavy bag work. We felt that throwing a punch and a kick was pretty functional.
Yeah.
And then also we wanted some sort of cognitive training. So we found this company called Reaxing, and this is a fully integrated light bulb. So kind of like you see NFL athletes doing the light drills for hand-eye coordination, speed, and timing. So this will be a 3-panel unit, and it houses lights just like that to do speed drills, memory games.
That's crazy.
Go, no go, where it says hit the green lights, but it's throwing different colors at you.
Yeah.
And so we feel this also ties well in with the shooting sports side as well, in terms of decision making and hand-eye coordination.
That's awesome.
And then 2 garage doors that open up. There'll be turf out there. It'll be a turf field, so we'll have sleds, tires, all those cool toys to do outdoor training as well.
I did not even realize that these were bay doors, garage doors, until you mentioned that. That's awesome. You want to test out the heavy bag?
No, I'm not.
It works.
Yeah.
I promise.
No, I like that. Especially on my shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
So we just can't punch anything.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It would really be
What'd
bad.
you do with your shoulder?
I just tweaked it and I ripped the
Rotator cuff, labrum, rotator cuff? Or
something. I don't know.
My doctor said I'm going to be needing a rotator cuff surgery he said before you're 40.
Yeah,
Is that
when
for
you're
sure?
a young kid, I'm 45.
Yeah, man.
Turning 46 in like a week.
Yeah, I saw, man.
I know.
This is our powerlifting space. So for those members that want to do heavy lifting, want to do unlimited lifting, they can safely drop the weights in here without interrupting or making too much noise and disturbing the other members who don't want to hear that. And then more importantly, another design feature of this building is very unique and kind of very expensive. Underneath this transition strip, what it's hiding is an actual gap in the building. So this part of the building is completely separate from this part of the building.
Nice.
So it's separate footers, separate steel, separate concrete. And so there's no physical contact, so none of the vibration or noise will reverberate to the rest of the building. Classes,
Are there
indoor group fitness, so Zumba, group strength, yoga classes. And then on the other side of the hallway is the cycle studio with I call them the disco lights, with LED lights, the sound system, the bikes. So it'll be that party atmosphere in here.
Let me get from this angle.
You can go in the studio too if you want.
Yeah.
Feel free.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh.
Oh.
You might be another picture, man.
The
Lights look good.
Well, they're not up yet.
Yeah, I know, but you have been working on them a little bit?
No, I still need the network. I mean, I've got it.
Yeah, I got it.
I can't control
it.
it.
Control the network.
Yeah.
Well, Jason's working on that right now.
He should have it shortly.
So this is another outdoor space. So that's another garage door that opens up, and we can do outdoor classes here. So outdoor yoga, yoga in the stars, outdoor cycle classes, stuff like that.
yeah. Dude, this is awesome.
And this is a dojo too. So we'll have martial arts. So Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Krav Maga. I did it with Bruce, who you met, and some other guys installed these mats this weekend. Cut them to shape and put them in there.
Who do you have
awesome.
doing your jiu-jitsu?
His name's David Porter. He's a disciple of Pedro Sauer. He's a Pedro Sauer black belt. Spa services, so massages, so basic massage services,
Nice.
deep tissue, sports therapy, stuff like that. Really help with the fitness side.
It's cross-threaded, so you got to do right, left,
Yeah, I know.
right. Yeah. It's like my gym tech multi-mat.
And then you guys want to see the locker rooms?
Sure.
Yeah.
So each locker room has its own dry sauna.
Nice. Sorry, guys.
All the lockers, you don't need bring your own lock or key, it's all touchpad. And then there's 8 showers. The nice thing with the showers, each shower has its own dry changing area.
Oh,
so you can change in that area as opposed to coming back out in the locker room. You guys got big fingers. Towel service, towels. This is the child center for your 5-year-old. So from
I have a 7 and a 5.
7 and
8 and 5-year-old. Sorry.
Yeah.
So out of diapers to 11 years old. So we'd have computer lab, arts and craft tables, theater system, bathroom. Drop your kids off for a couple hours.
Nice.
And the neat thing is this is standard in the gym world,
Yeah.
but it's also for the shooting sports world. So you can drop your kids off and go shooting too.
Man.
So there's no good in the world that has childcare.
Yeah, I've not seen that
So.
ever. So you said that it's $15 per child.
Mm-hmm.
That's per child per hour?
No, for a month.
What?
Yeah, $15 a month.
Okay.
This side of the mirror is going to be all your free weights, so barbells, dumbbells, plate-loaded equipment, and stuff like that.
I have met, yes. Nice to see you again.
Cool. All right, man. Looking forward to having you on part of this.
So what do you think? It's like, it's got the wow factor now, right? Now it's like,
and this is just the machine-based strength area,
Yep.
and then all the cardio equipment is on the perimeter facing a window. So when you're aimlessly walking or running on a treadmill, you get to have a view a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So this is fitness check-in. So this is where members are coming for the fitness side of things. And then this is actually, so when we're in the functional fitness area and we showed you the reacting light walls.
Yeah.
So we'll have some more of that in the light walls out here.
Nice.
But we didn't realize that reacting how there's other cool equipment as well. So they have their reacting board and their reacting treadmills. Now what makes that equipment unique is those pieces of equipment articulate 360 degrees. So you're on this platform, you're doing a lunge or plank or push-up, and it's moving on you in an unpredictable manner. So you have to react to that stimulus. So in terms of, muscle recruitment, core stability, stabilizing muscles. You get a better workout in less time.
Wow. Oh, that wall is dope.
So this is a display case, high-end firearms. So to give you an example, so we do founding member events as well. So you guys are familiar with Holland & Holland?
Yeah.
So we actually had a Holland & Holland event over at DC Prime right across the street.
Oh, yeah.
The U.S. sales representative, his name is Guy, he's also British, but he brought 17 Holland & Holland guns with him, totaling about $3.5 million worth of firearms. We just did an event for our founding members, show off the firearms, have food and drink. Made 2 sales out of that, so 2 people bought Holland & Holland from that event.
Really?
So, yep. And so this is open lounge space, so there'll be tabletop dining, sectional sofas, full service bar. Initially when we open, the majority of the food service will come from the downstairs restaurant. Eventually we want to turn our catering kitchen into a full service kitchen and have its, the Founders Club will have its own separate menu. But when we open, there'll be some specialty items just for up here as well.
Nice.
Really nice. These guys also have their own locker rooms, so private locker rooms for the premium members. And probably one of the biggest advantages or biggest perks of being a premium member is you have unlimited guest passes. Because we want you to bring in your coworkers, friends, and family, right? Show off the club, bring those people in. Maybe some of them will join too.
It'll likely be people of the same.
Yeah. So with that, we have spaces just dedicated to host events. So this is a small conference room. So whether it's like an executive team meeting, a small dinner, or even just come in and do some work in here if it's not being used. You know, a lot of people work from home these days. They can reserve that space.
You said it's $9 grand initiation fee, and then how much?
$250 a month.
$250 a month?
Yep, for the family. During pre-sale.
Nice.
I can't.
Yeah.
But the $9K during pre-sale is split up into 3 installments of $3K per year for 3 years.
Okay.
This is a large conference room, so larger corporate event, 15-person boardroom style table in the middle.
Yeah.
Larger social gathering, and both rooms have AV hookups, so you can do business presentations, show videos, play music.
Oh, nice.
Billiards room, so 2 pool tables.
Oh, that's sick. So just sell 1 machine gun and $250 a month. That's it.
That's right. And then this is the Cigar Lounge. So walk-in humidor in the back corner. If you walk in there, it smells like cedar because the cedar wood's in there. I think they're going to build a humidor tomorrow, actually.
Wow.
So
that's
all be
awesome.
cedar-lined humidor, temperature controlled, humidity
If
controlled.
you guys want to get Joe to work for you, did it.
Yeah, he's a stogie a day kind of dude. Actually, man, he's not 2.
You're Kevin Dixie.
Yeah. Is it okay if I step in?
Go right ahead. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Are you glad I'm not one of those narrating recorders? So as I walk in, I smell.
With that voice.
Yeah. The first thing I recognized was the smell of cedar. That's awesome.
Well, since my computer died.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the new one's not here anymore. Should be delivered today. I have it overnighted.
And the last space is, this is a larger reservable party space, so if one of the premium members wants to have a larger gathering, 30, 40, 50 people, they can reserve this room. And this is also configurable, so we can do tabletop dining, high top dining, buffet style. We can kind of customize it for whatever event they're looking for.
Nice.
And then all the members, all the premium members have access and a view of the feature patio. So the fire pit, the fire table's out there. We'd have outdoor lounge furniture. You can come out there, drink a bourbon, smoke a cigar, watch people play golf.
Dude, that's awesome. You said every member?
Just premium.
Oh, premium.
All the premium members all have access and a view.
Is it open now?
Yeah.
Okay.
That works.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So this faces west, so this will get all the sunsets.
Nice.
Like, even on a day like today, you know, I can see people, if you're open to that. You're familiar with
It's awesome. Dude, the background, the view, like everything looks really good in here.